Mr. Speaker, Alberta has the second highest jobless rate in Canada, the highest west of Newfoundland. Financial experts point out that we don't have enough jobs for people moving to Alberta. There's also no sign it's going to slow down. During the first 3 months of this year, our population increased by 204,000, and the biggest year-over-year growth rate since the early 1980s. Mr. Speaker, this government continues to say that Alberta is calling, but what's the minister's plan to create job opportunities for those coming here to strengthen our economy?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure has the call.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, this is not my file, but with the week closing out and all the trash talk here from the NDP, I wanted to list off some of the good news here. There are 73,000 more people working in Alberta today than 12 months ago. Employment increased 3% compared to 1.5% nationally. Average weekly earnings up 3.9%. At the end of September, there were 71,000 job vacancies in the province, and GDP is forecast to grow by 3.3% this year and remain strong. Mr. Speaker, Alberta's economy is consistently showing resilience and strength.
The Honourable Member for Edmonton South.
Given that Alberta has the highest unemployment rate in the country outside of the Atlantic provinces at 7.7%, and given that Edmonton's unemployment rate hit a high of 9% this year, the second highest in the country, and given that Albertans deserve good-paying jobs to support their families, put food on the table, heat their homes, keep a roof over their heads, when will this minister step up and make sure we have good-paying jobs in Alberta?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure.
Speaker, more good news. Alberta is the best place to invest in Canada because of low taxes, red tape reduction, and business-friendly policies. In fact, in the first half of 2024, Alberta raised $383 million across 41 venture capital deals. Calgary's tech ecosystem grew more than 200%. The 5-year growth rate for venture capital is 48.5%, more than triple Canada's rate. And in the first 3 quarters of this year alone, over 33,000 new homes were under construction. That's 35% improvement over last year. Mr. Speaker, people are flocking to Alberta for good reason. Strong job market opportunity.
The Honourable Member for Edmonton South.
Well, given that Albertans need good-paying jobs to support themselves and their families, and given that the rapid growth in the province has made it so that the housing market can't keep up, driving rent up, home prices higher and higher, and given that Albertans' wage growth lags behind other provinces, I've heard from hundreds of constituents in Edmonton South and across this province who are still struggling to make ends meet despite those statistics. Mr. Speaker, Albertans deserve to know, why is this government not focused on growing our economy in a sustainable way?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, I'll take more positive news for 1,000. Since the launch of the 2020 Film and Television Tax Credit, Alberta has funded 267 productions. This has translated into $1.5 billion invested here at home. Mr. Speaker, film, television, music, books, and magazines contribute in the order of $3 billion plus to Alberta's economy yearly, and it's continuing to grow. Yep. Mr. Speaker, Alberta has the lowest corporate tax in Canada, no sales tax, highest personal tax exemption rate, and a tax cut on the horizon. You know what I say, Mr. Speaker? Not too shabby.